Vlogalogue. How you guys doing? I'm doing pretty swell. I was thinking about filming here for this last week in London because the background, but I think it's a bit too noisy and a bit too public to film, so let's go somewhere else. How's this? Nah. An alleyway is, well, empty. Hold on, Vlogalogue, emergency gelato stop. Alright, bet it is then. So let's finish up our talking about art. I apologize, but this is being filmed 24 hours earlier. It's a Thursday night, and I haven't seen Jocelyn's video. It hasn't gone up yet. It's to come in the future, because I've got a million-billion things to do tomorrow, and then travel all day on Saturday. So there was no way this video was going up anywhere before like Sunday at 6 p.m. if it didn't just get made now. As it is, I have no idea when this is going to get uploaded. Probably not till Friday afternoon. I don't know. It doesn't matter. That's all technical details. But point of the matter is that you're watching this video right now, and unfortunately, I have yet to see Jocelyn's video. I'm sure she had some excellent points about art that I didn't even think of. Just as Kevin and Niall did. Kevin has an interesting taste for words, which doesn't surprise me actually at all. But I think that's someplace that I missed out on a lot, is that I don't read enough. And I should read more. I don't even listen to audiobooks. Like, since college happened, time for reading has just gone away. It's kind of been unfortunate. And the most reading I've ever done is for like my history classes, where I had to read certain books, and even those were interesting books, but not necessarily what I would choose to read in my free time. So that's something I should do more. Although I think in particular his was a play, which doesn't surprise me given his past interests. But yeah, that's all art. And Niall was his typical Niall-y self. I totally agree about like modern art being a complete and total sham. Like, yes, anyone can squiggle a line. What defines that as art? That's just like boardroom meetings defining like, or even auctions being like, yes, I'll pay $12 million for this squiggly line with a bit of spray paint on it. That ain't art to me. That's more of a business model, I think. I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a whole big racketeering rig and like fake bidders and stuff like that just trying to drive up the price and then resell. Like, it wouldn't surprise me, to be totally honest. It feels like some sort of like facet of capitalism than an actual true expression of art. But, you know, maybe that's just being all judgy about what is actually art, and I just don't have the brain wiring to appreciate it. Anyway, that's my thoughts on thoughts. So let's move on to talk about teamwork, because I have just, as of a few hours ago, completed a term, and, well, actually 2 terms of working with a team on a project. And I thoroughly enjoy working with teams on projects, and I thoroughly enjoy working with teams on things like this. Like, this is a collaborative effort. It's a collab channel. Vlogalogue, we are a collab channel. We've even got people in the comments, like, we're all kind of working on this thing, whatever this thing is. Maybe it's it's collaborative art, I guess, to try to tie the two together. So maybe it's a silly question, but what do you guys think of working on teams? Would you rather work alone, or would you rather work in groups? And large groups? Once you get a group too large, then it just starts sub-breaking into subgroups, and then, you know, they all kind of find out the ideal group size. I think teams of like 4 or 5 are really perfect. I love working in teams of 4 or 5. Duos, pair working is also really useful. 3 is an interesting number because it's too big and too small simultaneously. Like 4 people, you can even do like sub teams, but like all kind of working out in like pairs. You can pair off, but 3 you can't really pair off as well. And I think sometimes in like pairing mode, you can not like Bluetooth pairing mode, but like actual pairing off work mode, you can accomplish some very interesting things. And I absolutely adore having people to just pitch ideas off of, and like go up to a whiteboard and just start drawing things on the whiteboard, and then people add things. Like, it's great. I think it's one of the best things I like about my probable career path, is that everything I'll be doing was done in teams, and I just love teamwork. It helps motivate me because I'm not necessarily someone who gets motivated until there is sufficient justification to be motivated, whether that be a time frame or I can't let other people down. And so I procrastinate a lot, and I procrastinate far, far, far less on things that have group work associated with them than things that don't. So I think it fits my working model versus my not working model. So I don't know. I enjoy teamwork. Maybe there'll be some profound thoughts on whether or not you like teamwork, you Vlogalogans or Vlogalogans. I don't know. Kevin's better with the words than I am. Anyway, I look forward to hearing your responses or reading your responses, and I will see you all next week back in the good old US of A. Bye!